Hello and welcome to the channel again. This is Motionz Biz and I'm back, and on this video I would like to discuss and hear and listen to your opinion on why a pledge loan is an effective tool to actually boost your credit. And there have been a lot of topics out there about the pledge loan, but there are still many misconceptions as well. I would just want to introduce to you different perspectives, not just from me, but also from other Navy Federal members who have done the pledge loan and was actually able to understand the benefits and what it has done for them. It just really empowers somebody, even with only $250, to boost their credit. It doesn't matter if it is a low amount or a high amount. There are still benefits for both, and we will also talk about that here. And so because we are a community, we can actually put our heads together and really look at the big picture of why pledge loans are the way they are. And if you know how to use it, you will really get a lot of benefit from it. Especially that what I noticed with my videos lately is that there are so many questions about the pledge loan and they don't know what to do because it doesn't matter what they do. It seems like their credit score is not improving. So another thing we really have to also consider when you want to improve your credit is you have to take action. And so for those of you who have asked me questions about the pledge loan and why I'm so much an advocate for the pledge loan, like I said, it is very powerful. You really have to take advantage of it, especially if you have a very low credit score. Now, let's take a few discussions here, okay? And this also is based on questions from our dear members. Number one, the very, very common question that I find that members actually ask is, do you do a lower amount pledge loan or would you want to do a higher amount pledge loan? You can do both and whatever suits you best depending on your financial situation and how much money you are actually able to comfortably dish out, to do the pledge loan. You can do that. And there are many aspects to that, okay? Now, you can do only $250. You can do that for 6 months. Now, if you're a student rebuilding credit and that's the only amount that you can actually put out there, then definitely do it. You still have some benefit from that. If you invest $501, then it extends to 12 months. That means increased reporting time of on-time payments with Navy Federal. And with Navy Federal, to be approved for the credit cards, remember, you also need a better credit score. You cannot expect Navy Federal to give you big loans when your credit score is very low. So it's really something that you have to work at. Now, things that you can get from doing a pledge loan with Navy Federal. And you can even do this with any other bank, okay? But for this specific video, we're going to talk about Navy Federal. Now, let's say if you decide to pay off that pledge loan or not within 6 months, that is totally up to you. We will also discuss that because there are a lot of discussions out there also that are quite conflicting when it comes to paying off the pledge loan 80 to 90% or not, okay? Back to the smaller pledge loans, you can get the benefit of having 6 months reporting on your credit report of on-time payments if you pay those monthly payments on time or even ahead of time, okay? Now, the most important thing is that, remember, on-time payments is a major factor of your FICO score, which is 35%. So the on-time payments alone will make a big difference and will give you a big boost. The next thing is that, remember, the pledge loan is an installment loan. So it gives you a credit mix, a mix to your credit profile. It's not a revolving account. It is an installment account. Another benefit is that, remember, having a pledge loan shows Navy Federal that you are using their product. So if you already have a savings and a checking account and you have a pledge loan, you already have 3 products with Navy Federal. And I tell you, Navy Federal denies some members who do not use their product so much, because you really need to show and improve the number of products that you use with Navy Federal. Now, another benefit of the pledge loan that I would like to mention, aside from the things that I already mentioned, is that if you pay off the pledge loan 70 to 90%, once it hits the credit bureaus and they can see that you have an installment loan that is already reporting 70 to 90% paid off. Now, it gives you a little bump to your credit score. It may be little, but guess what? When you are trying to build your credit, every little improvement really helps. It counts. It can all add up. And that is why a lot of these very really creative members with Navy Federal are aware of that. And so that is the reason why they pay 70 to 90% of that installment loan. Because guess what? With credit bureaus and with credit lenders, seeing an installment loan that is paid off 70 to 90% looks better than a pledge loan that is very new and is not paid off and it's still at 10%. So you get me there, okay? Now, I know and I'm aware that there are folks out there who do not advocate that. But like I said, it just depends on how you perceive what it will do for you based on facts. When you pay off your installment loan for about 80 to 90%, it does give you a little bump to your credit score. So that is just my take and my 2 cents on why paying it off a little bit more than half of your loan can be beneficial. And I know that that can be a bone of contention for some people. But in my experience, this is what it did for me. And that's the reason why I'm sharing that. It's because, especially those out there who really want to improve their credit, you really have to get started on. I really advise you, if you've just been a member of Navy Federal, go get that pledge loan as soon as you can. Now, and I also feel bad for some members who are just beginners in the credit building process when they shared with me that they got denied for a credit card, even for the N Rewards credit card. They're asking, when can I apply again because I was denied? And after asking questions, they have been with Navy Federal less than 3 months. They only have a checking account, no savings account. And that was it. No direct deposit, nothing. So I said, honey, you better get on your feet and you better start building that profile, because if you think the solution is waiting another 3 months and asking for to be qualified for a credit card, it's not going to happen, because the thing is, you've never done anything to improve before that 3 months. I can tell you that yes, you can reapply in 3 months, but if you did nothing to improve your personal credit profile and relationship with Navy Federal, it's not happening. So you will not have a different result doing the same thing, okay? So you really have to get on your feet and better get started on building those. But definitely do that so you will have a different result. Now, another thing that I would just want to discuss also is that, would you want to do a small amount or a large amount? Okay, now, for whatever is possible for you, of course, if you can afford only below 500, that's okay. Now, for the ones who are thinking about really being able to have like a high amount trade line, account on their credit profile, that is more than okay. You can pay it off, you can keep it there. Because let's say if you want to extend a $1,000 loan for about 12 to 24 months, or 20,000 or 50,000. The thing is, for these very savvy members that we have here, well, they have the funds to do it, and they don't worry because they can always take that amount back and put it in their savings account again. Now, the benefit of it is that that pledge loan stays in their credit profile as being a $50,000 loan that is being reported. Now, if you want a lower monthly payment, you can extend that up to 36 months, okay? So I think they would even go a little higher than that if the amount is more than that. So just fill me in, okay? Because I haven't reviewed the terms for the pledge loans. But I'm very aware that if you have a bigger amount pledge loan, You can actually carry that through for 24 months and more. So if you do that, if you have a big pledge loan and you distribute that, in a longer term, it lowers your monthly payments as agreed on your contract, okay? Now, the DTI is another thing that some folks have a misconception about. So I would like to clarify that here based on my experience with what happens when you have a higher DTI, okay? If you have a higher amount of a pledge loan, let's say 20K or 50K, now you might want to extend that for a longer term. The reason why is that so your monthly payments are a little lower, because guess what? Those payments will appear on your credit profile and your credit report as your monthly payment. And just to clarify again, it's not because you have paid off 90% of it and you are only paying $45 a month. Do not think that it is being reported on your credit profile as only $45 payment a month. Because what will count to your DTI, I want to be very clear with this, is the agreed upon amount that will be reported on your credit profile. And when lenders assess you, let's say for a mortgage, especially because they are very sensitive to DTI, your high monthly payment on that pledge loan will count to your DTI. Now, it won't matter if you have so much income that it will not even kind of make a dent on your DTI. But just be aware of that guess what? When you pay off 80 to 90% of that loan and you have, let's say, a $900 or $1,000 monthly payment on that contract for 36 months, what will be reported on your credit profile is $1,000. And that is what will be counted to your DTI. It's not going to be the remaining amount which you have distributed in a matter of 36 months. Let's say you're only paying maybe like $75 a month. Don't think that that is what lenders will consider as your DTI, okay? Because the contract is for $1,000. That is what will be reported on your credit profile. I will not make this video very long, but I just wanted to put it out there for discussion. And please let me know your ideas. Let me know what you think. Share your experiences here so we can all learn from each other, because I know that there are a lot of you out there. You always try to help everyone here. So I hope that I was able to give you just a kind of a different perspective, or maybe another perspective that you can consider when you want to do a pledge loan, and also if you really want to boost your credit, okay? So hopefully I was able to bring it out there, just because I've had so many questions about the pledge loan. It's really a very popular product. So anyway, this is Motionz Biz, and I will see you next time. And thank you so much for watching and following this channel. Have a wonderful day.